Okay, howdy everybody. Happy Monday. God damn, color shift. I don't know why the camera's doing this. Making me gray, then it kicks back again when I put my hands down. I don't know what's going on with that. I got auto nothing on. What you doing, camera? Wacky thing. Yeah, you lucky folks. You're right at the beginning. You caught the very start of the stream, very start of a brand new challenge. My favorite part of every challenge, the very first start part of it. There we go, color shifting me again. There we go again. I don't know what's going on with this camera. Oh, there we go again. Every time I touch my face, it's going to color shift me, apparently. All right, whatever. I'll figure that out later. Can't deal with that during a live stream. Yeah. Howdy, everybody. Brand new chapter. Brand new challenge. Also known as the Great Duct Tape Hoarding Marathon of 2020. Oh, you bastards, I know you're doing it. I know you're doing it. I've seen the massive drop in duct tape usage. Not that you have that many things to spend it on normally. But I know you're doing it. It's happening. Every day that goes by, I have to add another 0 to the cost of whatever special abilities I put into the next Vormverse viewer event. We're going to start reaching comma status here pretty soon. We're going to start throwing some commas in. Oh, that's really irritating with that color shifting. It's going to drive me nuts every time I see that flicker. Oh, so, yeah, brand new challenge. So we finished up Last Librarian. Finished up being a subjective term. That's what I'm going to call it. Yeah, so we're going to start a new one. We're going to return to a few bygone days that were unsuccessful. Hopefully, we can succeed at a portion of this, one way or the other. This is going to probably be my last drunken run for quite a while. I think this will be the final one. I've beat this dog to death. trying to show, prove, demonstrate, provide examples for how broken this 1-point cost Drunken Master trait is. But we're going to go for it this last time. So we're going to be Drunken Master. We're still going to be my favorite, probably my favorite, one of my favorite martial arts, Zui Quan. But this one's going to be fairly radically different because we got some strength this time, high intelligence, and that martial art keys off of intelligence. And I really, really want to see what happens if we can get to post-threshold slime. And if you guys are familiar with what happens when you go post-threshold slime to the stats that this character has, I want to know what happens. I want to know how ridiculously bonkers it gets. And then we're going to combine that with the yes, I did see the comments about RNG not going to mess with this one at all. So here's what happened. Me and RNG, we sat down. We had a truce. We sat down at the table, and we made a deal. He decided to play fair and give me real numbers, and I decided not to call him a dirty, rotten, lying bastard. So we're good, right? We're good. We've made our deal, and we should be okay going forward. That's the hope, anyway. Hopefully he's not a conniving, backstabbing, dirty, rotten, lying bastard. But we'll see. We'll find out. So yeah, there's the character. I haven't named him yet, and you can kind of see what we're dealing with. Now, a lot of these traits, they look bad, but they're also part of the slime trait line. So the genetically unstable, chemical imbalance, and such, those are part of slime. We're going to get them anyway, so we might as well start with them and slant things in our favor a tiny little bit. Then we went with imperceptive healer, and what you can't tell from this setup, you have to look at this carefully at the settings that I set on it. The last couple of challenges I've done 3.0 evolution speed with a day 45 Cataclysm and a 15-day later start. So basically 2 weeks of evolution before we start with 3.0 evolution speed. Well, I moved that up to a 2.0 evolution speed, and I expect it to be raining evolved zombies. God damn, that color shift is going to drive me bonkers. It's just going to be raining evolved zombies. So it's going to get ugly pretty quick, and we may encounter a good deal of it right here in the starting lab. I would love to get out of this lab as quickly as possible, but I get constantly asked, Vorm, why are you in labs so much? Well, they got so much of the damn game tied into labs. What am I supposed to do? I mean, if you want to do so many of the mid-end game things, you got to go to the labs to get the mid-end game stuffs. So it's not my fault. I got to be in labs because I got to be in labs to do a lot of the things that I want to do. So yes, we're going to be in another lab. But I'm going to try to get out of it as quickly as we can. We're combining a fairly robust melee character with high intelligence. So I am hopeful that we can actually roll through this place fairly quickly, assuming we survive the first 10 minutes. As always, first 10 minutes is going to be key, and it might be a little rough. We'll see. Because we're not going to be all gung-ho kung fu right out the bat, unless we come across some alcohol. If we come across some alcohol, then as you've seen recently, we're gonna be wrecking some zombie faces. But otherwise, it's gonna be hide and seek as usual. We've only got 6 perception, but I did pick up night vision, so we've got a little bit of vision. I think that's gonna give me 3 spaces. Normally, the old rules, it would give me 4, but I believe we're gonna end up with 3. Hopefully, if we take a little negative perception, we don't drop it to 2, but minimum we'll have 2. So that's okay. We can deal with that. Y'all know what's going to happen. I'm going to go straight for some kind of a light source, a flashlight or a mining helmet or something, and then it's all good from there. Our escape plan. Everybody should have an escape plan when they're doing a lab start. You should always plan ahead and build your character around some method of escape. Makes your life a lot easier. I always laugh when I get these Reddit questions. Top of lab turret, what do? It's like, is this your very, very first time being in a lab? That's bad planning. So yeah, you want to have some kind of a plan, some kind of an idea of what you're going to do to get out. There are a number of different ways. It's not all whack, cry, pound fists on the ground because you can't make your EMP grenade anymore. There's always been and will be other methods to get out. We'll demonstrate a few. And I'll try not to go berserk about that color shifting. So there we go. We're going to do Computers 5. Computers 5 is my gimmick for getting out of the lab. I find it to be one of the most useful. Computers 5 gets you to the end of the second mid-level book. That way, if you happen across SICP, you can immediately read it to get to Computers 8. So you end run the first 2 books, basically. And it's high enough to get you into barracks if you're willing to take a few shocks and have a few computers shut down on you. So 5 with a high intelligence, we should be able to get into a barracks. If we don't, I'm going to be pretty unhappy. That'll be a pretty unlucky set of numbers, and me and Mr. RNG will go have another conference. But yeah, Computers 5 should manage to get me into pretty much all of the, I won't say all. RNG is going to be RNG, but get me into the most of any libraries we come across, and should give me a fair shot at busting into a barracks. As soon as I get hold of a gun with a decent amount of ammo and drop a soldier or 2, we're golden. So then we'll have get the M4 that they all seem to carry nowadays. Hopefully a heavily modded one, and then we're good to go. So we'll see, but that's going to be my go-to method. But high intelligence should let us roll through a few things on the learning side and decent combat values, assuming we can come across a little bit of alcohol in one of those refrigerators. Will give us a pretty good opportunity to bust some skulls. So that's going to be the initial plan, and then of course we're going to have to most likely roll into a research facility. So we're probably, given the endpoint traits that I'm doing here, we're going to have to get rolling with some vehicle. Which one we do, we'll see. But I don't have any other limitations or restrictions really. So the only thing I worry about is going to be the finding dragons. We totally failed the last time we tried. We drove, then we drove a few more times, and then we told everybody we were sick of driving, and we teleported, never ever found a single dragon. So we're gonna try again. If it goes too long, I'll warn you, I'm just gonna spawn in a dragon's lair. I can't put up with that kind of stuff. It drives me nuts, and I get too bored when it's just us rolling around just waiting for RNG to finally decide that it's okay and it's time. So we'll see. I really hope we don't have to do that, but I don't know. Have you guys seen these dragons? Somebody that's played Magiclysm, tell me you've seen one of these dragons' lairs, because I mean, I've got Magiclysm on pretty often, and I do a lot of traveling, and I have not yet once in any single live stream seen a single dragon or dragon lair. Not a one. So where the hell are they? All I know is swamps. And I mean, you would think by now I would have come across some. So I don't know. I'm hopeful that one of you guys can tell me you've actually seen one or two. I mean, how god awful rare can they be? I guess we'll find out. But we're going to try it one more time before I give up on the dragon hunting type stuff. I'd really like to see it, really like to deal with it and see what cool things we can do in that. And it's kind of tied into the build where I believe a slime mutant is going to have an easier time against dragons, black dragons, because of the acid immunity. So that's part of the hope for the build is the slime. We end up with acid immunity, and we don't have to deal with that kind of thing. We can gear up as we normally need to and avoid the acid. But we'll see if it ever comes into play. So let's get this thing rolling a little bit. Let's pick a name. Otis Markham, Rodney Rock. No, we can't be Rodney Rock, the slime mutant. Pierre Goosh, Russ Rockwell. Oh, I like that one. Anton Ultra Callaway. We'll go with that. Go with Anton Ultra Callaway. I hope to do a challenge where you try to accumulate $1 million worth of valuables at your base. I never picked up valuables. I don't have any idea what's worth $1 million. Since I never deal with NPCs and the value of items, I don't have any idea what that represents difficulty-wise. Is that like 4 rolls of duct tape and some toilet paper? What is that amount? I don't know. And I don't know what they value and what they put higher numbers on. Alright. Let's see. What else? Do we pick a standard spot? Experimental cell, not a big fan of the experimental cell. It's pretty easy to get past that first guy. Let's just pick science lab. I don't want to pick bottom because too often it's just RNG. Lights in the finale room, shoot, restart. Lights in the finale room, shoot, restart. So we'll just do science lab. And fair warning, if it puts me underneath a prison, I am redoing it. I am not. Have you seen prisons? Anybody who's watched my series here on Twitch regularly knows what we recently discovered about the new prison arrangements, especially when you're playing with double zombies. So, nope, not going to do it. If it puts me underneath prison, we're going to quit and we're going to reload a new map. So, fair warning. I will be map scumming. Alright. What did we recently discover? Hopefully somebody in chat remembers the sheer nonsense that we discovered and can explain. I don't like to talk about previous challenges and what may or may not have happened in them in case people watch my stuff out of order. Alright, am I sure I'm finished? I think I'm sure. I think I am. Hold your fires on the right track. We're going with Zuiquan again. In we go. Oh, look at that. Perfect start. Perfect start. RNG, thank you, man. You're being a bud. Now, give me a, leather trench coat, flashlight, some duct tape. What else could I wish for in this room? We'll see. Alright, let's check to see if we're under a prison first. So we're on level 2, so we're not very deep. Level 1, level 0. Well, it's not a prison, and there's not a damn thing in sight. That's always fun. Oh, except for a steel mill. Nope, we're not going near a steel mill. Yeah, that's a pretty rough map start, but what you gonna do? Do a lab, you start outside the cities quite often, so we'll deal with that. But at least we're not under a prison, and we don't have an anthill impinging upon us, so it's all good there. Am I using the lab enhancement mod? I am not. I've been told of it. I know about it, but no, I haven't poked into that mod yet. Sleeveless leather trench coat? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Alright, let me back up 1 second. I gotta grab one other thing here. Pop that out. Minimize that screen. Move that over here. Make that this big. Alright, now I can try to keep an eye on the cookies for zombie dog ratio. Right there. So what have you guys done already? You guys done 2 cookies, Night Sky and Sergeant Cookie, looking out for zombie dog. Alright. Okay, so scientists abruptly stopped their experiments on you, leaving you behind while they evacuated before lockdown. Find a way to escape or starve to death. I have never once ever starved to death in a lab. Even the old labs where the strategy was to eat blob globs because there was just no food. There was no vending machines, no kitchen areas, none of that stuff. Alright, so Scheuer kicked in the duct tape big time. Zombie dogs covered. Mega Biscuit time. Well, no, not right this instant. We gotta wait a little bit. You gonna be around a little bit? It's not quite biscuit time. Alright, here's the character sheet once again, the full sheet, so you can see what's going on. 7.4 dodge in our current configuration. We're gonna try to take advantage of that. Alright, let's see if we get blessed. Oh, look at that leather jacket! So close to what I actually asked for. That's awesome. I'll take a leather jacket. What else? Oh, we'll take a cell phone. Oops, inventory. Sort by category. Alright, not bad, not bad. Leather jacket and a cell phone. I would agree with you, it could be rigged, except you saw me. You saw it generate the world randomly. I didn't just load into it preset. Alright, so itchy nose and camera shifting my color scheme. This is just a 3x3, right? Yes, we're in the top corner. No, this is not. Not a 3x3 standard grid setup. Safe mode on. Stairs down already. Ah, yes. Alright, now I know which rooms we're in. Screwdriver set. Definitely. Erg. Inventory. Sort category. Give me that. Nice. That saves us a little bit of hassle. Ooh, look at that. Teleporter. Stairs up already. Up, down. I like having my up, down right next to each other. I'm thinking maybe we'll go up first. Normally I head down, but let's go up, see if we can find the exit, see if we can find a good spot to use as our dumping base peak. Alright, know which room this is. Don't have anything I can pry with yet, so we'll leave that alone. Ah, we got an electrical trap over there. Alright, give me a hammer. Nope, no hammer. Alright, we'll take the scissors for now. Tempted to take the broom, because it can be used to make a few things. All I've got is a jacket and a suit, huh? I hate wearing rubber boots. I hate it. $30 encumbrance. Hate it. What are we at? 116. And if we throw these on 115. Having footwear is being offset. Alright. That's going to make running a lot harder. We'll do it for now. Come on, get over that fence. Alright, so let's go. I know north is going to be the shock room. Wait, that's not a shock room. That's going to be a portal. What am I looking at here? Oh, this is a containment room. Is there a portal in the containment room? That can't be from an incandescent husk in containment. This is the containment room, the computer to open it, and you come around and this is the back hallway, right? Oh, yeah, yep. It's a portal right in the middle of the containment area. Alright, but whatever was in there died until it gets back up again. It died and it's under the rubble, probably. We might be able to get something off the shelves here. Hey there, Mr. Scientist. I want to beat you up. Follow me this way. Oh, whoa! Okay, now I'm not so happy. Now I'm not very happy. Youch! Alright, that's, remember I mentioned the evolution settings? So we're going to be a little wild on this one. Whole lot of the difficulty is going to be surviving these evolution settings. Oh, Wrestler, right out the gate. Moderately injured, probably from the shocks. But once he gets near me, I'm not going to be able to do much to him. He'll wreck me. I can't take chances with that. That guy'll just flat out wreck me. Much as I want to mess with those guys, hopefully if I leave them in there, they'll get shocked to death over time. Maybe I'll be able to come back and get some free loot. Or I can work my way around and then lure them back and forth kind of through the shock clouds till they die. Might be able to do that. Alright, let's check this other direction. Auto dock with a knife. And I might be able to hack my way into that. So, this is the first floor auto dock. We got another stairs down. Not going to be grabbing oxidizer yet. I don't need lockpicks for down here. Crowbars, minimally useful. At least let me get into the crates. So will a makeshift hammer, but I can't make the hammer without string. Hey there, Nursey. So, butcher knife. Yeah. Take the purse. Man, noise just about every direction. We got in containment. Prototype, 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 and prototype, I'm assuming. Prototype or broken. Alright, I got no particular need to get in there right at this moment, so we'll leave that alone. Go back over. Alright, really need to get something to pry with. So, one of the possible turret trigger spots. Ooh, computer's there. I don't think there can be a turret there if there's a computer in that spot. Yeah. An interesting spot for that computer, though. Spring. Alright, which kind? Mutation vault? Oh, man. Computers 5, high intelligence. Mutagen vault. I'm gonna try it. Damn it. Oh well. Note. Mutagen vault. Broke computer. That would have been nice, getting a hold of some nice serums early with all beneficial effects. And north again. Lots of crates. Just need to put together a hammer. Is that slime? Blobs? Yep. Alright, blob room. We'll ignore that for now. Somebody's loose. Really hoping to avoid fights until I get a few other things. This is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad. Oh man. Wrestler in the first group, slavering biter the next thing I find. Ouchie, ouch. Yep, figured that was gonna happen. Yeah, I should have gone east again, back towards the other room. Now, if the room below me is dangerous, I'm gonna get shot to death or screwed somehow. Oh crap, they're so fast. Alright. So here's a tip for all you people new to labs. These doors here that close the larger rooms, so the lab's made up of these little square sections. These connecting doors are generally, not always, but generally impervious to probably 99% of the things you're going to run across. So use that strategically. Always plan your escape route to the nearest one of these doorways, just in case you run into something you can't deal with. Usually, it's going to stop everything. So it's got to get up into the Hulk class enemies before they're going to be able to come through these kinds of doors. So try to pick your path accordingly and run for the safety of one of these doors if you have to. You really, really want to take advantage of your environments. Now the problem is I got to remember, and I'm going to forget. I'm going to walk right into that guy. Yeah, that's true. Then the scientist opens it. There are flaws in the plan. Freely admitted. Scientists can open any door they want, so it's always fun when you get a scientist opening doors for something else. Oh, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is exactly the kind of thing I was hoping for. Nice, big, nasty slime room. Alright, that's going to help us deal with that guy. I could bring him down here, we could lure him into the slime, and then I could turn him into a blob. Let's look at the other parts of the room before we decide here. Teleporter. Alright. So, teleporter and a goo room. I'm still hoping to find a dissector. We haven't found a dissector yet. Alright, door. Let's see. Do it now or wait. I don't want to deal with a blob either, but blob's a way better than dealing with a loose slavering biter. Problem is, I'm going to open the door. He's probably going to step south and immediately ravage me. I might loop around twice. Loop around on this side, get his attention, bring him north, then come back, have a lead on him, then bring him back south to put him in here. Because right now, they're so fast, if I just open the door, he might step in and actually hit me and tear me up, make me bleed before I can even start moving. No door south, no door south. It might be the bottom border. Alright, let's go over here. Check this corner room over here before I make a decision. Oh, could be a good one. Room with mutagen stuff. Oh, water will take. We're not getting much out of it. Yeah, we got the microcentrifuge. That's one of the tools. So, one of the 4 tools has been located. Each. Telescopic eye CBM. Alright. Sounds good to me. At least this time we've got a character that's got enough strength I don't have to worry about immediate death upon most CBM failures. More bleach. That's a pretty generous room, all things considered. Excuse me? Where did that pounding noise come from? There's no other way to go here unless I go up to that door. That might also be an endpoint location. That would be nice if we got a barracks or a library up there. Alright, let's go check that out next. Uh-oh. Shrieker! I'm gonna get dazed just about immediately, I think. So we hit for 9. Stunned him. Seems not bad. Or dodge for 6.3. Whoops. Alright. My favorite room, the radio room. Ah, now it's getting worse. I hate the radio room. I think the other one's still alive. I think he got pushed down to this location. We dodged this guy enough. Love it. They're just trading places. Whoops. No, I don't want that. One at a time, please. One at a time. Alright. Now it's getting a little worse. Security guard I somewhat fear. Don't know that I can do enough damage. And there's our first hit. Concentrate on that leg. Thank you very much. Bleeding head. Man. How did I manage that? Filthy briefcase, huh? Now the problem is I need to stop the bleeding, and I've got nothing to do it with. If I rip up the ankle socks, I'm probably not going to even get a single rag to try to staunch the bleeding. Try my briefs. If I can even... Yeah, I got scissors. I should be able to. Alright, let's back off this way real quick. Oh, really? Really, scissors? You've got cutting quality of 1? Could not salvage a rag. Ah, you need fine cutting of 1 for the socks. That's hilarious. We gonna end up going naked? Alright, we're naked. Well, mostly naked. We got our leather jacket. We staunched the bleeding, though. That's the more important part. Temperature regulation's fine. Just means we're gonna have more dodge, right? We're at 5.4. We haven't dealt with the security guard that's in there yet. Tempted to take the briefcase. Come here, corpse. I need you to get out of the way of the door. Alright, let's look around. That's not a good sign. What am I hearing? Should be in a separate room, not loose. Another blob room. Whoa! Whoops! With blob. This must be the doctor's corridor with the shock zombie up in the corner. Ah, crap. Not good. Alright, well, we know that's more blobs. Another containment. Fire! Alright, it's good to have another one off the list. If I wear those, am I cutting down on my vision? 2, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Not wearing them. Not if it cuts down my vision. That's not a good noise. That is a bad noise. Conference room with anything? Alright, come on. Hammer's what I need. Stop giving me screwdrivers now, please. Oh, really? Really? Well, there's the analysis kit. That's 2 of the parts we need now. Assuming we stay alive. Painkiller. For a freebie inside one of the open crates, but nope. Alright, we can go around the dog. Autoclave pouch. And it's sort cat. I am pretty much full up. I have not found, well, I guess the closest thing I found is one of these bedrooms, a place I could sleep on this first floor. We have not yet found the stairs up, right? I don't think so. Alright, come on. Nope. No way to go that way. I have to go through the dog. Let's wrap the dog. Dog. Well, that's a problem. So many dogs and the door's open. Oh my goodness. Grabbers and acid. Ugh. No way north. I don't think there's a way. Nope, no way east. There is a door south, though. There was not a door south here. So that's... I think that's going to lead somewhere, unfortunately. Ugh. Gotta lock those back here again. Still got other places we can look. Try to preserve our strength and our hit points as much as we can. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Ah, lovely. Damn. This first floor sucks. Ah, we got some bandages. Oh, and a dissector with some bodies. What you got for me? Cash card for some vending machine action, and unfortunately, that's about it for the. Okay, now we know where we've got a dissector. That will help out tremendously. Or not! God dang it. Well, I I might have to rethink this evolution setting I've got it on. Oh, man. Wrestlers and snappers, or slavery. Ugh, excuse me. Drinking problem. Try to inhale it. Wrestlers and slave-ring biters, Black Ops zombies, all on the in the lab with me here. I'm pretty sure he's going to be tough enough because of his soldier gear to not get any damage from the dissector. I kind of expected not to be able to see him. I thought those were one of the shady guys. Yeah, it says in the darkness it would be nigh invisible, but I'm not having any problem seeing it in the dark. Alright, well, let's test that. Yeah, no damage. That's what I figured. So, blocked this way by Black Ops zombie, blocked that way by acid and grabbers. We got a slave-ring biter running loose over here, right in this area. Just debating whether I want to run back through the doors or do I want to try to run him around this little 3x3 grid. It's kind of dangerous to do that just because there could be a turret waiting for me or something along that lines. Let's leave him alone. That's the shock room that I was avoiding earlier because we had a bunch of zombies in there too. Hey, zombies. Can't see them. I have a flashlight, yeah. Alright, let's try to attract them. Yell a couple times. Could lure the Black Ops right down into this goo pit, and then I just have to dodge the goo. Yeah, let's do that. Well, see, I need the soldier type zombies because I need the chance to get a gun off of them. For now, I'm gonna leave him. Alright, I need a dumping spot. Let's designate this our dumping spot for now. Like a socks. Alright, you guys managed to get yourselves all killed? Or are you hanging out over by that other door now? Whoa! Whoa! I was hoping to see some corpses. Vortex. Scientist. I think that means they're all hanging out in that corner right over here. Yep. Yep. Dang it. Lights, but nothing else. That's the room where the slavering fighter was. I got no way up here to really help deal with him. So that alone. Alright, we have north still and another. Oops. Yeah, I trimmed down my mod list. I'm down to just Magiclysm. I removed Blaze mod, aka Vehicle Additions mod, Military Vehicles mod, NPC needs, because I'm not really dealing with NPCs anyway, so I trimmed it all the way down. It's the base game and Magiclysm. That's it. What are we at? 5.9 for dodge. I'm gonna try a couple of hits on this guy, see how we do. That's not a good start. Nope. We hit for 2. Yeah, that's not good right there. That's my big one. That's the lurch counterattack. That's the one where I need to be doing some damage. Kind of what I was worried about. 5 with a critical. Fives and 9s I can go with. The 1s and 2s. Ouch. I'm not liking much. Got him down 2 bars so far, huh? Can't really afford this trade-off. He's got a fascination with my left leg. Break and grab, please. Oh, come on! Oh, man. I will... damn it! Please tell me I can kill him before this guy gets over here. Alright, let's walk towards the door, please. Oh man. Come on. That's what I needed right there. Nearly dead, stunned. And he still hits me. Please drop something useful. Make that worth it. I don't know if a radio is worth it. I mean, the battery's nice, but... auto dock with flops. Go ahead and take Cody. It'd be really nice to find an apartment area. Apartment area would be good. Need to get string. Oh, now what? God damn it! Every single room! Ugh. I can't even imagine what the city's looking like with a lab and its little population having these upgrades. Moving from 3.0 to 2.0 on my other settings seems to have had a dramatic impact. Hey, Mikhail! Thanks for the resub. I am running out of places to kind of run away from. Which thing did I run away from here? I'm forgetting. Somebody's waiting for me right there, though. Well, we may be dying right here, because I don't think I can get away from this wrestler who is just waiting at the door for me. Yeah, we might have to back off the evolution settings. I don't think I can survive everything being super upgraded here in the lab. He's dragging me. He's dragging me. Then he super punched me. Let's see. Which way would I like to go and get killed? Rather move back towards an area that I'm comfortable in, so probably south past whatever is in that room. The other slavery. Run mode, please. He's too fast. We're gonna die right here. I can't get ahead of him. Yep, we're gonna die right here. Unless I manage to stay alive until I get... Ah, we already got a bite. Till we get all the way down to the goo pit. Which is probably not going to happen. We'll get shredded before we get down there. And I think there was something down there too. Alright, tactically there's no other way for me to go. So... Yeah, we gooed him, but it's way too late. Now I can't get ahead of the goo either. So now I'll die to the goo because I can't get past him. Oh, he grabbed me from 3 spaces away. We're dead. Oh, that was vicious. That was vicious. I thought we had a chance there for a bit. I was able to kind of stay ahead of things, but open door, get hugged by a wrestler. There's just not much you can really do. Alright. Nah, that's alright. I got it very well figured out. I know what happened there. Yeah, those are hyper hard monsters. I mean, my mid-endgame characters fear wrestlers and slavering biters. much less a naked guy on hour 1. So, I'm going to think about this. So here's what I've got set. All I did from my previous attempts was move this from 3.0 to 2.0. That's it. Same initial day 45, same 2-week essentially delay, so we still start on day 61. So I've been using this and 3.0 for the last couple challenges, and we've had a little bit of evolution at the start. But just by moving it from 3.0 to 2.0, massive leap in what we're seeing. So, debating, do I move that back to a 3.0? I'm going to give it at least one. I'm going to give it one more try at the current settings. I'd love to be able to survive it, but god damn is it going to be hard. We got a little unlucky on the map gen as well with the types of rooms we kept running into with the electrical traps and the other stuff that was showing up. So, let's just reset it. We'll give it one more try, at least at this particular level. Preset character. Drunk Slime World. Yeah, as soon as I wasn't able to outrun anything, we were done. I mean, that's the point where it's over, because I can't even get a door closed between me and them. And that happened a little earlier than I thought it would. Alright, who are we going to be this time? Reed Pasta Chavez? Beep Beep Swift. No, that doesn't sound like us. Let's go ahead and be Alonzo Polk. Oops. No, I don't want that. I want Science Lab. In we go. So we saw that I can sort of take on a security guard. Maybe 2. I risk pretty heavily getting a bite. But we can do it with this bare bones character start. I just don't want to do it. So hopefully we get a little better luck with some of the random gen this time. What? Let's double check. Oh, they put me right on level 1 and make sure we don't have a prison. No prison. And again, on a lonely road in the middle of nowhere. No magic cabins. Let's go ahead and wear the dust mask, stave off a cold or a flu. Go ahead and smash a chair.